Hi, it's Kathy from Bishopstone Yarns, and I would like to welcome you here to episode 50 of the Bishopstone Yarns podcast. And I know it's been a little while since I've popped along to say hello and show you what I've been up to with my spinning. I have been doing lots and lots of spinning lately, but I don't have all of it with me. But I thought I would just quickly jump on to show you what I have been doing. So if you're a new viewer, welcome. It's lovely to see you. Today's episode is going to be a quick episode just about what I've been spinning, but I also do episodes that kind of talk about knitting and crocheting, sewing and cross stitch. And so if you haven't seen any of those, then just pop along to some of my older episodes and you can have a look and see what I've been knitting and crocheting and sewing. And if you are looking for me around the internet, you can find me on Instagram as Bishopstone Yarns. You can find me on Facebook as Bishopstone Yarns. You can find me on Ravelry as Bishopstone. And you can find me occasionally on my blog called Bishopstone Yarns. And that's about it, really. I'm coming to you from Tasmania, which is the little island at the south of Australia. And at the moment, I am in the corner of my studio with bad lighting, which I say all the time, but there's not much I can do about that at the moment. So even though it is a really lovely sunny day outside today, so the lighting in this room is just not very good, and I haven't really got myself I should get a portable light or something maybe to make it look a bit better, but hopefully you can just kind of forgive me for the poor lighting, since I thought it was more important just to pop on and have a little chat about what I've been spinning, knitting, spinning, yes. So I think I'll just jump in and show you. So here's one of my hand spuns that I have been doing. So I had spun up some grey a while ago, and I had some grey on the bobbin, and then I had it sitting around for quite a long time. I think everything I'm going to show you has merino or merino content in it. I generally either spin from the fleece and spin local yarn that comes from small sheep holdings. I used to have my own sheep, so I used to spin my own small flock of sheep, and I still have some fleeces from those sheep in the shed. And but then when I buy tops or come across tops, I usually, for as much as I can tell, buy Australian merino sourced from somewhere that I know is going to be a slightly more ethical large producer. I like to support the smaller producers when I can. I like to kind of support those people who I know are taking good care of their sheep and are just loving their sheep and creating the best wool that they can. Sometimes if I come across something in a D-stash or kind of up for sale somewhere, it's not always easy to know exactly where something has come from. So occasionally I might buy something not really knowing where it's actually really come from, but that is my preference. My preference is to try and buy things that where I know that they've come from and that the sheep have been looked after. So getting back to this, I had some grey merino that I had that were tops that are sitting on my bobbin for a long time, and I just thought I really just have to ply it up with something. I had some black as well here, so that is what I have done. I have plied the grey and the black together, and that's what I've got. What am I going to do with it? The $1,000,000 question. I don't know. Of course I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to hold it and feel it for a bit longer, maybe. I don't know. I will pop it there. And then I had bought some from our local guild, our local Spinners Guild, some black merino and silk blend, and which is this one here. Let me just see if I can pop it together to show you a bit better. So this is this one here, because I am sure that I have some of this that I had spun up previously somewhere, put away in a container somewhere. The container I haven't yet found. For those people who are new to this channel, I can't even say I moved recently. I moved 3 years ago from a place where we had our sheep to a much smaller suburban place by the so we moved from the bush to the sea. So now we live near the beach. And in 3 years I have looked through all my tubs. I'm going to have to go back and look again. I'm sure that somewhere I have stashed away more of this. I hope I have still got it. I hope I haven't sold it, because the reason that I had bought this last lot, was so that I could put it with the previous stuff that I had spun and knit myself. Well, I was thinking, I kind of thought, I don't usually wear black, but I thought, because it's got all the white highlights in it of the silk, I don't know if it's going to pick up the silk there, all those white bits are silk. I thought it would look quite nice as a jumper with kind of a quite nice highlight in the yoke. And now I just have to find the rest of the wool. Otherwise, I have just spun this up with nothing to match it with. Anyway, so that was one more that I've done. Then I have this one, which is a kind of a ready brick kind of colour, merino mixed with silk as well. So this is the same sort of blend as this one, but just totally different colours. So maybe those two actually would be really nice. So like if I had the black jumper and then the red as a bit of a highlight in that, that would be quite nice, I think. Yes. I think there's probably enough contrast in that that would show up. So yes, so I have spun that up, and these are just so nice and soft and lovely. I would kind of guess that these are about a 5-ply. That would be my guess. And just so lovely and soft. You could wear this quite easily next to your skin. It's just absolutely gorgeous. It is really, really nice. It's actually, this might actually be my next thing that I'm going to knit, I think. It's just so gorgeous. I'm going to have to go looking for the rest of this so I can definitely, yes, knit this up into something. So they were 3 spins that I've done. And then I was gifted some, excuse me, I'm just down here picking something up. I was gifted these tops from a lady who I have, yes, so she gifted me this, and I have spun her up some of the other, some of her other fleece for her as a payment. So it's a bit of a win-win all round. So it's lovely. So this is a lovely green. I would almost say this might be an Ashford blend. I have a feeling that it might be one of the Ashford blends. I'm not exactly sure. So I have enough of this. I've got 3 lovely skeins of that one. And I'm just thinking, what was it? The I can't show you what I spun up for the lady because I've already given it back to her. There was some I think it was dark brown from memory. I think she, there was some dark brown. There might have been some alpaca and some merino that I had spun her up. So that's what is here. So maybe I can pop this over there. And then my current spin is for the same lady who gave me some very similar to this but in a light blue, and as payment for that I am spinning her up this 16 micron merino wool, which is absolutely heavenly. And I'm spinning this up on a larger gauge than I normally spin. Like I normally spin a 5-ply for myself, but to try and keep the airiness and loftiness of this yarn and just the absolutely squishability of it. Can you just see how squishy that is? It is absolutely gorgeous. It is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. But so I have spun up 2 skeins so far, and I still have a couple of kilos of this to go. I must say that for as lovely and as beautiful as this is, it is a slightly slower spin than, say, spinning up kind of this, just because I guess I have to pay a little bit more attention trying to keep it as even as I can and as airy and lofty as I just because that's not my go-to yarn, whereas, you know, a 5-ply like this is my little go-to yarn. But equally, it is absolutely gorgeous. So I think that she'll be happy with that. Well, I hope she'll be happy with that because it is absolutely gorgeous. I'm just looking around to see. I think that's the only yarn that I've got left here at the moment. I have had some other yarn that I have also sold. So that's about everything that I've done so far. Even though it may not look like a lot, it has actually been quite a bit of spinning that I've been doing between spinning for myself and spinning for other people, and getting around to videoing as well, which is taking me a little while to get back to doing that. So hopefully my next spinning episode will be one with me spinning, and I have to find a new way to edit my videos because the editing, what do you call it, the whatever I was using to edit originally no longer exists, so I can't use that. And then I had moved on to another platform, and then they have, for some reason, my computer is no longer accepting that editing kind of platform either. So I'm going to have to search around and look for a new editing platform that I can use so I can put in some more videos of me spinning and it's not just me talking. So that would be good. And also maybe a little bit of the garden as well, because now that it is springtime, everything is coming out in bloom and looking really, really good. Anyway, I hope everyone has had some nice crafting time. They've had a chance to get doing some spinning and hopefully catching up with whatever type of crafting they're wanting to do. And once again, thank you very much for watching. It's been nice to have you along to have a look and see what I've been doing. And if you like the video, just give it the like button thingy and subscribe and all that kind of stuff, and leave a comment. And yeah, that would be great. And I will see you next time. Bye.